Hello guys, welcome back once again. Jagrat this side. So in the previous session, we saw a very important coding problem, that is the occurrence of characters, and we solved this problem with the help of HashMap. So now in this session, I will take our previous session's code. Sometime what happened? Interviewer don't ask, the direct question. So you can ask like, okay, you need to find out the only those characters which occurs only once, or he or she can say like you need to find out only those characters which occurs more than once, okay, more than one time. So we will cover this particular problem in this session. Okay. So in the previous session, we have already created the code for a normal problem. That is, we identified the occurrence of characters, every occurrence of characters we can say. Okay. So in this session, firstly, we will identify the unique. How can we identify the unique characters? And how can we identifies those characters which occurs more than one time. Okay, so of course the input will be a string, so we put here as a string s, and now we will copy the complete code. So if you don't watch my previous session, please watch it so that you can understand how we implement that problem. So let me copy that particular code. Then I will show you that how can we take our code, how can we find out our exact value. Okay. So now I'm closing this. So there is an error. So of course error will be there because I'm going to call this method here like this. Okay. So let us suppose if I need to find out the unique characters. So this was the output of the previous session. So if we want that on, we need to identify only those characters which occurs only once. So the output would be like this, that E1, R1, U1, and J1. Okay, so this is the output. So I've already told you that we have two concepts here. One is the get key and second is the get value. So get value method is giving us the occurrence of character, and we need to find out only those characters which occurrence is only one. So before printing the complete value, we will incorporate a condition, and we will say like if entry dot get value. So ultimately we are going to apply condition on get value method. Okay. So if we want to identify the unique characters, then we can say like if entry dot get value is equal to 1. That's it. This is the change that we will do in our code. Okay. Now it is giving us the error. So let's see like what is the error it is showing. It is saying like incompatible operand types object and int. So of course this is the integer and this is returning as the object type. So we will convert it into the integer like this, because this is the integer and we typecast it into the integer data type. So now error has gone. Okay. So now when we will run this program, then we will see only those characters whose occurrences is 1. So let's run this program and let's see whether it is working fine or not. You can see that it is working fine. So we have already given the input like this, and we got the output like this. So only one occurrence is there. Now let us suppose we want that we need to identify that we need to find out those characters whose occurrences should be greater than 1. Okay, so there is no need to worry about that. You need to change only this, And now if you will run this program, you will find out the occurrences of those characters who occurs more than once. In this session, like we covered up two important programs. So first is we identifies the occurrences of unique characters, and the second we identified those characters, those occurrences greater than one. Sometimes interviewers don't ask a direct question. They take their questions and they ask the questions like this. But ultimately, you can see that the idea behind all these questions are the same. Firstly, we need to identify the every occurrence of characters, and then we will apply a condition according to our problem. So I hope this session is fruitful for you guys. So see you in the next session. Thank you. Bye.